I was born with a terrifying power. With just a touch, I could flip anything inside out. Tables, cars, the entire room. No one could have guessed that the first time I showed my power, it wouldn't bring me glory. It would bring me betrayal from my own parents. That day, I just crushed a piece of bread in my hand, and I didn't even notice the fear in their eyes. The next thing I knew, agents were storming into my house. I turned to my father, and I froze. The man who sold me out was my own flesh and blood. Panic set in, tried to run. The guards were already there waiting. They pinned me to the ground and locked a collar around my neck. Even with all my power, nothing could change the fact that I'd been abandoned. Luckily, Polaris showed up just in time and dragged me out of that hell. But the damage was done. The shadow of that betrayal never left me. I stopped talking. I just shut myself off from the entire world. But I was too important to be ignored. The Cuckoo Sisters went inside my head and saw everything. The humiliation, torture I went through in prison.
You have no idea.
From that day on, a man named Eclipse stayed by my side, patiently helping me to heal. Slowly, I started to open my heart again. Through training, I found my strength and I became part of the team. On my first mission, I saw my new teammates unleash their powers. Polaris snapped her fingers and blew the computer to pieces. Bullets froze in midair. Then, Thunderbird let out a roar that shook the entire building, leaving our enemies about to collapse. That's when we found out. The financial company we were targeting was funding the callers. They were experimenting on mutants like lab rats. The Mutant Underground had one goal: destroy this company from the inside out. The key was behind a giant steel vault, and I was the one they chose to bring it down. For the screen, I ripped the massive steel vault into shreds. The vault cracked open, and within seconds, every last cent was transferred to Thunderbird's account. Just as we were about to get away, something inside me turned cold, and I unleashed it again. That unstoppable power that could flip the entire world on its head. In that moment, I wasn't that helpless girl betrayed by her family anymore. I was the force that was destined to change the entire game.